welcome to the Afterlot, where the popcorn is still hot. We're reviewing movies straight from the parking lot
Of the movie theater. Yep.
of the
Yes,
movie
we
theater.
are. And we were lucky enough to get a early screening of The Monkey, Stephen King's short story that was turned into a movie.
Directed by James Wan.
And Osgood Perkins.
Okay.
Yep. What'd you think?
So I will never give a Stephen King anything a bad review because I owe that man a lot of my character comes from Stephen King. So I will never give Stephen King anything a bad anything. I thought it was I thought so saying that and also saying that I did not read The Monkey from Stephen King. I liked it. I did like it. It was definitely gory. So if you don't like gore, maybe don't see it. But if you're a lover of Stephen King and if you're a lover of actual just like horror where things sometimes don't always make sense and there's hidden messages in certain symbols and everything like that, then I think you'll like it. And I'll never give Theo James a bad review as well. So
You love Theo, but I thought it was good. It totally was way different than what I thought it was going to be. There was a ton of comedic relief.
yeah,
Like it was almost a satire movie,
yeah.
but with a lot of gore. So Final Destination meets
Mhm.
like some sort of comedy horror kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it had like a Final Destination like feel where you were like, oh God, is this gonna happen? Like,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah. Like they show you almost like the death, like
Mhm.
coming, you know?
They flirt with death a lot in this movie.
Yeah, which I thought, I guess it was good. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I think it was unique. I guess
It
it's
was.
hard. I guess it's hard to,
I
you
feel
know.
like movies like this though is gonna have like a cult following.
Yeah,
Something
probably.
like what's that movie with the dancing? I always
Megan?
It's almost it'll be like weird like Megan, where people will just the monkey. We'll see everything about the monkey.
Yeah,
I'm calling it.
yeah. It was good though. It's definitely unique. If you're any type of horror fan, you should definitely see it. Of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, James. I think James Wan was like the producer or something
I
because
think he was the director.
it's that guy Osgood Perkins. I think.
Oh.
I think he did it. I forget what other movie he did. He did something recently though, but it was unique. I think that's the only kind of word I could say for it.
Yeah, I think that there were some cool lessons in the movie and, obvious an obvious setting. It plays into family dynamics and inherited trauma.
Yeah, say what you said because that's not a spoiler.
Yeah, I don't think it's a spoiler. I think, the monkey symbolizes a lot more than just like a haunted monkey. I think it symbolized grief and, you can't just, throw away the trauma or the grief. You kind of have to hold it tight and close to you and cope with it,
Like
You have
that's
to
how
look
you
yourself in the
survive
mirror.
the
And
grief.
exactly.
By keeping it close.
And grief will not grief will not grief, but like
won't
death.
pick and choose.
Yeah,
kind of
death
thing.
won't pick and choose. Like death can affect anybody at any time, at anywhere in your life.
Yeah.
You don't get a say.
There's no reasoning
when death
behind
comes.
it sometimes.
Yeah, you don't get a say when death comes. So
Yeah.
I thought that part, was good.
Yeah, I thought the acting and stuff was good. I
Mhm.
thought the story was good. I mean, it was creepy with the monkey. I thought Theo James played a good part. It just had a very heavy satire feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really did.
And there were some parts I was like, what? Like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Like, I thought like they would wake up.
Yeah. Very, very heavy.
Yeah.
Didn't take themselves too seriously kind of vibe. Which is cool, and not everything has to be overtly serious. It was kind of nice to have something a little different. Like there was parts where, something gory could happen and then the next second the people in the audience are laughing,
Yeah.
So they did that pretty well. But I would definitely recommend it. Any kind of horror fan should go see it. I think I would give it a 7.
Okay.
So I was gonna say 6.5,
I was,
but
yeah, okay.
I don't know. I think I'm big on originality, and I know this is like a remake of just a book, but I think compared to the normal movies that we're seeing, you'll see a lot of satire, comedy, horror movies, but they don't have that overlay of like actually being scary, if that
Hmm.
makes sense, you know?
Yeah, like there were parts that I was like, "Ooh," like I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, I would say 7, 6.5, 7 is where I'd probably rate it.
I would give it a solid 6.5, almost 7, but I'll say 6.5. I'm trying to be as, you know,
Yeah.
strict as
Yeah.
possible.
I think that's necessary to be strict. So,
You know why? Because I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, when we come out here and we go, this shit was annoying, or when we say we finally found our 10, you gotta go running. You gotta go running
Right.
to see it.
I only give it a 6.5 and not a 7 because I feel like people that are not horror fans might not appeal to them.
Definitely not.
So that's why I give it a 6.5. Where so is like Doctor Sleep, say, because I guess Stephen King's on my mind. Like Doctor Sleep to me was like a 10. So, and I think that's like all across the board. Like I love a horror movie that can grab other people that don't like that genre and like pull it into us.
This appeals to a specific type.
Exactly. This is a very niche person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And James Wan is like his style's a little odd. It's a little odd. So that's why I give it a 6.5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
But thank you.
Yeah. Go see it when it comes out. We recommend it if you like any kind of horror movies. It's worth a watch.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And we can't wait to be back in the car with you.
All right. See ya.